Greetings, Crocodile Army. Well, another week, another mass shooting in the United States. I don't entirely know what the solution to this is, and I'm not sure that anyone does, but I can tell you with confidence that nothing of substance is going to happen. As we saw after the Sandy Hook massacre, when something like 20 kids around 6 years old were shot dead, the Republicans in Congress are not willing to institute even very basic laws, to even put up a speed bump up to prevent people from having guns who shouldn't have them, nor do they seem willing to increase mental health program spending. I should also note that branding any mass killer as automatically mentally ill is simplistic and unhelpful to the vast majority of mentally ill who are not at all violent. It looks like we're just gonna have more of these mass shootings forever. Might as well get used to it and embrace the new normal. Hey, we could even make a game out of it. We can call it the Fantasy Shootings League. It'll be just like fantasy football, except our season will last the whole year. We'll hold our draft in December, and starting January 1st, every bullet will count. All shootings of 3 or more killed, including the gunman, will be eligible for someone in the league to score points. In our mock draft, we'll have all kinds of players available. We can have every state in the United States, every month of the year, types of locations, different types of guns, and even other weapons if you'd like, though I suspect those won't get a lot of points. Various final body count numbers will be available, and you'll get bonus points for owning 2 or more of the factors that fit the shooting. Then at the end of the year, we'll crown a winner and send the results to Wayne LaPierre of the NRA and every politician that refuses to even lift a finger to help reduce the number of mass shootings, thanking them for their part in making the game fun. How's that for making lemonade out of lemons? If any politicians actually did want to help with this problem, there are plenty of ways they could do it without running afoul of the Second Amendment. You can still allow as many guns as you want, handguns or shotguns. Higher magazine capacity guns should require more scrutiny, but opponents will drill into the details to stall that conversation. Laws regulating the ability to purchase a gun if you're a felon or if you have certain mental health issues exist in some places. Making that a national registry and tied to every database you can tie it to that's relevant would be a good idea for instant background checks. Some of this has been done already, but some has not. Not every disturbed loner has the wherewithal to get a gun illegally, and if they do, it just gives them another opportunity to get caught. The typical argument by NRA supporters is that if someone wants a gun, they'll get one somehow, so let's not have any gun laws. It's a truly idiotic argument, and it's not used for any other type of crime for some reason. Then they'll barf up about 30 memes on their Facebook feeds about how guns don't kill people, or maybe we should just ban knives too, or how the government better not come and take their guns. Pronounce government like government on those types of memes for linguistic accuracy. The issue of culture is very relevant to these shootings. I've seen people blame part of this on competitive sports, not enough Jesus, or parents not beating their kids enough. People kill because they feel they've been wronged. Dylan Roof killed several people, and Vester Flanagan wrote that this act inspired him to kill 2 people. The latest shooter wrote that he in turn was inspired partly by Vester Flanagan. I can guarantee you that there are dozens of people right now with easy access to guns who feel inspired in some way by the latest shooter, and fantasize about being the next one with their name uttered across the world. It would certainly beat feeling marginalized and abandoned as they feel right now, and that seems to be, in their own words, the calculus that's going on in the heads of mass shooters. Suicide isn't enough. They want to take some people with them. So now we need to decide if we want to do nothing or do something. Sitting at home and praying for the families is the same as doing nothing. Never letting a good tragedy go to waste, some Christians, including some Republican candidates, are claiming, based on the account of one of the parents of one of the survivors, that he singled out Christians for killing. I haven't heard that corroborated by anyone else, and it's pretty meaningless to me whether it was true or not. I haven't seen anything in his writings that would indicate that he had it in for Christians. He described himself as a conservative Republican who was spiritual but not religious. Not that it would matter, because we all know that if he were Christian, that Christians would say that since he did something evil, that he couldn't be Christian, so he must be atheist or Muslim or something else. All they want us to know is that the shooter wasn't Christian, Christians are being persecuted, and don't let Obama take your guns away. I think I'll name my fantasy shooting team something original like the Washington Bullets.